Welcome back to Top the Tier with today episode 4, the Food Mascot Brawl.
Today we're going to have a little different of a tier ranking system. We're going to have 5 tiers. It's going to be based on how we could do in a fight against these specific mascots.
Said mascots.
Yeah, and so we're going to start at the top. We're going to have BW for
Big win.
And then W for win, we'd win. N for what, like neutral?
Neutral, like equal fight.
Equal fight, be even fight between us and these mascots. And then L, loss. BL, big loss. If we like have to go to the hospital or die.
And this episode we're going to be introducing special guests, so stay tuned for that.
Let's get right into it.
So to start us off, we have the Geico Gecko as our list, and we have our guests here, Aiden Grossum and Henry Ahern. So the Geico Gecko boys.
How would you do in a fight?
Personally,
against the Gecko Gecko?
I think I'd rock him, dude.
I think
no chance.
He's
he'd
just a
survive
gecko.
against me.
He's honestly not much of an opponent.
No, I'd grab him by the little body. I'd grab him, slam him against the wall, dude. That kid's dying.
Aiden, what are your
Ain't
thoughts?
no
I
way.
would just club him. I would just stomp him. Like I would just,
Honestly,
like,
I think he's just a gecko.
If I'm wearing a boot, it's game over. If I'm wearing, and even if I'm not wearing a boot, it's game over, dude. It's a stupid little gecko.
Dude, what's he gonna do? Sell me car insurance? bro?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
he's dying.
I think the Geico Gecko is an automatic big loss.
That's not an F
Just
tier.
for being a gecko and being a very easy
Well, that'd
opponent.
be a big W.
He's gonna schmo.
Big wins. Anyways, so thank you two for joining us on Top the Tier. We'll have a special little other interaction with them later.
Yes, I think it will be a great interaction, and they're gonna come tune in to the Cardinal Cardiques. Please tune into our episode, by the way. Dropping later this week. It's gonna be lit.
See you guys later.
Bye bye.
So next we have Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean would rinse me.
Mr. Clean looks built in the ads and like the products.
I don't think
pictures
he's
of
like.
him.
I don't think he would like kill me, but he would definitely give me a run for my money.
I think Mr. Clean would. Yeah, I wouldn't be
I think Mr.
unconscious.
Clean's too nice to like knock me out.
He'd like clean the blood off my shirt and
Yeah.
stuff after he beats me up.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a close loss.
I don't think. It'd be
Actually, not a close loss, just a normal.
I don't think
loss.
it'd be close, but I don't think I'd get like absolutely clobbered.
I think I
So I'm
would
thinking an
definitely
L.
lose.
I'm thinking an L.
Next, we've got the Monopoly Man.
How tall is the Monopoly? He's got to be short, right?
He looks pretty short in the products, so I couldn't imagine he's too much of an opponent. He does have a cane, though. I think
That's a weapon you could use.
not much of a weapon, but it is definitely still
More than-
something
more than we
over
have.
just fists.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Monopoly Man would know what he's doing. He's a businessman after all.
He's probably done some stuff.
But I don't think I would lose against the Monopoly Man. He looks old too. He's got like a white mustache, I think.
Yeah.
He can't be too old. I think it'd be a pretty I wouldn't call it I think it'd be like Mr. Clean. It wouldn't be an easy it'd be easier than Mr. Clean, but I think I
he'd be
would still
neutral,
win.
But he has a cane, so
I think I would win though.
and he has more drip. He has better outfit.
I think we would win against the Monopoly Man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna put him at big or just W, the Michelin Man,
Mm-hmm.
the tire guy.
He's probably like 6 foot tall.
He's probably huge.
Yeah. He looks like
He
he's
looks
built-
huge.
He looks like a robot that could like beat me up at any moment.
He throws tires too in the commercials.
That would hurt.
But I feel like also if you punched him, he would just like absorb it because he's like he's tires, he's rubber.
Yeah. You're giving me a point.
So I think honestly fighting him would be hard, but him fighting us would be easy because he'd just 1-2 us, knock us out because we're not made out of rubber.
Yeah. But also his fists are made of rubber.
That's true. I think it would honestly be since the fact of him being just rubber and maybe us not causing damage to him, but not him not damaging us. I think it'd have to be a neutral fight, honestly.
Just because he's made of rubber.
It would hurt and you'd be tired after a while, but I think it'd have to be neutral. All 4 of the California raisins. They're just raisins.
I eat the raisins.
They're kind of scary though, and I think they play in a jazz band.
That's pretty scary.
Jazz people know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. They snap fingers and stuff.
But they're also raisins.
I don't think I would lose to a raisin.
I don't think I'd lose to a raisin. But there's also 4 raisins. There's 4 of them.
I don't think I'd lose to 4 raisins.
I think we gotta put big. I think
Big
we put them in the
W.
big W.
I would destroy some raisins.
Speaking of destroy, we have the Gerber baby.
Now, the Gerber baby is just a normal baby. So, how do you think you'd do in a fight against a baby?
I don't think the baby would even fight back. I think I think it would. I don't even think I'd have to fight the baby. I think it'd just be an automatic win.
Okay.
Cause it's you can't fight a baby.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go into detail about how I'd fight a baby, but I think I'd win.
I think we'd have to win as well. Big W for that one. Welcome back to Top to Deer. Today I have with me,
My name is Leo Zeekman. Thank you.
and
for
today
having me.
Leo's gonna tell us: would you be able to beat the Gerber baby in a fight?
In a fight, personally, I feel like I would probably whoop the Gerber baby's butt. Like, I'd definitely punt it 10, 20 feet.
I think he's just a baby too, honestly.
Yeah, it's a fair fight, though.
It'd be I think a pretty easy fight.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for joining me from Top to Tier.
Thank you.
Next we have Charles Entertainment Cheese, otherwise known as Chuck E. Cheese.
He's a rat, a mouse.
We're talking pre like new. He's not the new like cute mouse. We're talking about the big scary rat.
Oh, like
from the
mascot?
start, from
Like-
the start.
Like the mascot you'd see in the actual
Yes,
store.
like the animatronic. I've heard
Oh.
they're somewhere around 9 feet tall,
What?
and they're also he's a huge rat. I think he'd obliterate me.
Yeah, like I think of other huge rats I know. We got Master Splinter.
He would obliterate
He'd
me.
obliterate me.
I think it'd be a big loss against the pre like new Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, like the not cute one.
Next we have Ronald McDonald.
I don't like clowns, but I'd probably get some like rage going just because I don't like clowns, and I'd probably whoop them.
I think Ronald McDonald would start throwing haymakers. I feel like he knows how to like fight dirty, like a street fight.
That's true.
He'd pull out like a French fry shank or something.
I feel like if you were having like your birthday party at McDonald's and some like dad started acting up, Ron McDonald would take him out the back. And
he'd suplex him onto a
Yeah.
table and he'd get
I
obliterated.
think Ron McDonald knows what he's doing.
I think Ronald McDonald
He
knows
couldn't
that
say the top dog of mascots at McDonald's if he doesn't.
that is an
Like, he's
extremely
on
good
top.
point. I think it'd have to be a big loss against Ronald McDonald. Next we have Toucan Sam, which is the Fruit Loops mascot.
It's just a bird.
It's just a bird, but birds are kind of scary.
They got wings.
And they've got beaks. He's got a huge beak. We're also, this one, just like Chuck E. Cheese, we're talking about the Toucan Sam with like his little kids or whatever, not the new one, the old one.
But he's still just the size of a toucan, right?
He is
Maybe
the
a
size of
little
a
bigger.
toucan.
I think I could kick him if he's on the ground. But if he's like flying at me and stuff, I don't know.
I think just because he's, the size of a toucan,
Yeah.
I think it would just have to be a win. It'd be a struggle of a win because, he can fly.
Yeah.
But I think I could win against Toucan Sam. Next we have the Coca-Cola polar bears.
I could not win in a fight against any
It's
bear.
it's a polar bear.
It's a bear. They'd maul me and probably.
And
eat
there's
me.
2 of them.
Yeah, I'm done.
But although in the commercials they seem very nice,
I don't-
like
I
they're
think
sharing Cokes and stuff.
They gotta have a bad side. What if you like offer them a Pepsi? Then you're done.
That's true.
You're taking a big L.
I think I don't even think even no matter how nice they are, I couldn't win against a polar bear. That is a automatic big loss.
Next up, we got the Kool-Aid Man.
The Kool-Aid Man, I've got some facts here. The Kool-Aid Man is 7 feet tall, and he is without liquid he is 5,800 pounds, and with liquid he is 11,000 pounds. And the glass in his jar is about 3.6 inches in thickness.
So you're not punching through that.
He can break through a brick wall, and that's also roughly the size of an average elephant.
Yeah, I'm not fighting an elephant.
I think the Kool-Aid Man would scoff. He'd bust through the wall. He'd be, oh yeah, and then he'd just give up. He wouldn't even want to fight me. He wouldn't fight me out of pity, because he would obliterate me.
I think he'd just sit on me and I'd die.
He's 11,000 pounds.
Yeah.
I think the Kool-Aid Man would absolutely obliterate us.
Even if it's team effort.
Tag
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
He'd obliterate us. I think the Kool-Aid Man is an automatic big loss as well. Welcome back to Top to Deer. Today we have famous YouTube and Instagram influencer Cord.
What's up? It's your boy Cord.
And today on Top to Tier, we're going to ask you, would you be able to beat the Kool-Aid Man in a fight?
Well, I guess it depends how full he is, cause like if it's like up there, I'm screwed.
We're talking full glass here.
Oh, I'm getting obliterated.
I think the Kool-Aid Man can break through walls. I think he'd break through you very easily.
He'd break through my spine.
I think you would lose.
I agree.
Thank you for joining me on Top to Tier.
That's fair.
Next we have Chester the Cheetah,
He's a cheetah.
but he's slick.
He's
He's got his sunglasses. I'm pretty sure I've seen him throw Cheetos like ninja stars.
Yeah, I think just because of overall swagness, I couldn't.
Overall
compete.
swagness.
I couldn't compete with his swag.
I think it'd be I think it'd be just a normal loss.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd absolutely pummel me.
I don't think he'd go all primal like cheetah on me. I think he'd keep it.
But I think he'd still beat me. Next we have the Jolly Green Giant.
I don't want to fight a giant.
He's a
especially the
giant.
green one, because I don't like vegetables.
Eating your vegetables is gross.
Mm-hmm.
But besides the point, he's a giant.
Mm-hmm.
He's what, like 25 feet tall?
I don't know about those billboards. He's pretty big.
On the billboards, yes. I think this has to be the top tier ultimate loss.
Yeah,
He's a giant.
We get stomped.
You couldn't
There's
fight. You
there's
couldn't fight
running.
him.
It's so
Automatic big loss.
Okay. Captain Crunch.
Otherwise known as, his full name is Horatio Magellan Crunch. I did not know that until I had to
Well,
research
if he's a
it.
pirate, he's definitely seen some stuff.
I don't think he's a pirate. I think he's a captain of like a navy, not that kind of pirate, but like a navy captain.
Doesn't he have like a hook for an arm?
I'm not sure, but he probably does. But he looks very short in ads and on the box. Like, I think he's probably shorter than me.
He looks pretty stubby. No, he has both his arms. I lied.
He's also he's very old, so he probably has a lot of experience.
If he's a Navy officer, then
Navy officer as well. He definitely knows how to fight.
and he probably has a sword.
He probably does have a sword too.
I think it's a big loss just because he's
I don't think it would be
Ex-
too
more
much of a
experience.
big loss.
the more experience he has.
He'd have a lot of experience, but I don't think he would absolutely pummel us like the Kool-Aid Man would.
That's true.
I think it would be just a normal loss.
Okay.
Next
Mr.
we have
Peanut.
Mr. Peanut from Planters. So I actually have some facts about him as well. We're going off the facts of a statue that was made, which was made out of cast iron steel, which is 300 pounds and 9 feet tall. That version of Mr. Peanut he's made out of, I guess he's made out of iron, but the actual Mr. Peanut is a peanut. So I think he'd still obliterate us in statue form.
I think not even in statue form because this says he's 300 pounds.
Well, maybe he's just a really, really big peanut.
It's a dense nut.
He's a very big peanut. He also has his baby nut. He'd like sick that on us like a chihuahua.
Baby nut wasn't around until the normal nut homie died.
That's true. I think if we're just going off normal Mr. Peanut, like Mr. Peanut I think he'd probably be just like Captain Crunch. He'd just be kind of like a dude shaped peanut, you know? So I think it'd honestly be probably a neutral fight.
Yeah, just because he's a peanut, like I could.
If we're not going off this cast iron statue
doubt
that
he-
someone
no.
made.
He's made of a peanut.
He's just
a peanut.
But he's probably a pretty big
I could
peanut.
punch through a peanut.
Dude-sized peanut.
Okay,
I think that'd be a neutral fight.
got you.
Just be like fighting a dude. Next we have the Hamburger Helper Glove, otherwise known as Lefty, which is his official name. He's a glove.
I could beat up a glove, I think.
I'm pretty sure I could just wear him and then like slam him into a table.
Or just like kick him.
Or kick him, or just
Whatever.
do anything,
don't-
honestly. He's a glove.
You don't have to get too specific. If you saw a glove with a face and he was like antagonizing you,
I don't
think you'd be very afraid of him.
No, I would not be very afraid. I think that would be
A big W.
a big W in our books. And last but not least, we have Tony the Tiger.
He's a buff tiger.
Tony the Tiger is 7 feet tall and he weighs 303 pounds.
He's a jacked tiger. I don't really know
And
what else to tell you.
he also plays a lot of sports and stuff. He's really good at, that's what he's for.
An athletic tiger.
He plays,
We're done.
he's good at football.
We're done. We're getting rinsed.
Yeah.
It's a big loss.
Tony the Tiger would obliterate us. So that was our tier list our brand new tier list on who we would beat or lose in a fight against these specific mascots.
Now tell us, if you think you could beat up someone that we couldn't,
Or if
please
you
let
would
us know.
Or that if you would lose to someone that we would have won against, let us know in the comments. We'd be glad to hear about it. The next episode, episode 5, the finale, our capstone episode, is about. It's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
We're not going to tell you. We're not going to tell you
Tune
yet.
in.
You're going to have to tune in for that. Thank you for watching. This has been a production of Jordan High School Creative Communications class.
Thank you.
Bye bye.